Gnosticism is the belief that human beings contain a piece of God, the highest good, or a divine spark within themselves, which has fallen from the immaterial world into the bodies of humans. All physical matter is subject to decay, rotting, and death. So Gnosticism believes, what I believe, is that every single thing that exists in this universe has the creative spark of God itself in it. And by that means, we are all God walking in the flesh. Period. That's what it means. Okay?
You don't see as God would love for you to see, because there are forces among us that they are afraid of. They are afraid that you will discover the truth of yourself and them. They don't want you to find who you are, because once you know yourself, the next step is you got to rise up from where you are to be yourself. And yourself is a noble person, a righteous person, a person that can be labeled the Son of God. The Bible says of us, ye are all God's children of the Most High God. So ye must have discovered something. He said, I am God. People that were interviewed said, don't talk like that. Why? Because you don't want us to identify with God. It's all right for us to call each other, yo, dog, how things going, dog? But each of us, Elijah Muhammad said, when you see a black man, you are looking at God.
The last dimension is the dimension that was most important. And it is the one that Africans constantly remind ourselves of within the confines of our culture. And that is the simple idea that God is in us. That God is in us. Akbar, what you talking about? How is that big? Well, it's a simple thing. We are emanations from a divine created source. We are, when I say emanations, that means in the same way that every piece of energy on this planet is an emanation from the energy of the sun. We are emanations from the power of the Creator. Now we know that Genesis in the Quran talks about it, about Adam being made in the image of God. That's cool. That's a nice metaphor. But what it is really saying is that God continues to exist in each and every one of us. We are carriers of the energy of God. We are spirit in our essence. We are fundamentally spiritual entities encapsulated in flesh. This is our space suit. The space suit that we have to wear for 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90 years.
I'm telling you, every human being that's born to this reality is an avatar of God. Oh yeah, I know you don't want to hear it. I know you ain't never been taught that way. I know you haven't been taught that way. You have spiritual amnesia. Your body did it to you. Sickness did it to you. Ailments did it to you. But we know the power of prayer can heal. Don't make me do the power of prayer tomorrow. We know the power of thought and prayer and meditation and mindfulness can heal. Who does the healing? You or God? Your belief keeps you God-fearing. When you become what you're supposed to be, which is in alignment with the ineffable, unnameable, infinite source of all that is, you move from God-fearing and dogma practicing to God realized. That's a whole different dance right there. God realized over God fearing. You ain't got to practice when you become one with source. And yes, even your Jesus told you, you can do that. Oh, I know. Just go read the book again.